Okay, Tuesday, 28th of January 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Travel Tuesday, travel more. Story time, my second road trip around Ireland and visiting the Island Man. Now, this story really originates, you could argue, in roughly October 2022. At least, because I climbed two mountains there. I climbed Snowdon, and then a week later, a few days later, arguably, on the 20th, I believe it was, of October, I climbed Scafell Pike. And I'm pretty sure I did a video about that, Scafell Pike. I'm pretty sure. And then sometime soon after that, so I started climbing. And then about a year or so later, in autumn 2023, it'd have to be, around that time, or 2022, I can't remember exactly, 2 or 3, I had the idea of climbing mountains in Ireland. Quick Google search. Oh, one in Northern Ireland, Slieve Donard, County Down. Other one, Carrauntootil, County Kerry, southwest corner. Okay, very good. And again, they're really far away. Ooh, that's good and bad. Okay, right. And then at Christmas, December 2023, I thought, right. Well, I was thinking, right, when can I do this? I really want to do it in the summer. But this must have been summer 2023 easily. I thought, well, now's the time to do it, but it's too late now. So in December 2023, I said to myself, right, we're planning it. We're going to plan going to Ireland in 2024. April, planned it, went there. So January came along, 2024, planning it. Over time, and this is the beautiful thing about traveling, it's the logistics. It's half the journey, half the fun as well, or a third. A third is logistics, a third is the actual going there, and a third is the actual coming back and the adventure itself. And I thought, well, while I'm on my way there, flying from here to Ireland, I could go to the Isle of Man. There's a few things I want to do there. I recorded a special video in Northern Isle of Man, about remembering the dead when I visited Norman Wisdom's grave, because that was a plan, to visit his grave at least once. And looking and researching, I found that Isle of Man has a mountain as well. Of course it has. It has a peak. Yes. Skyfell. No. Yeah, Snaefell. That's it. Snaefell. Okay, where is it? Blah, blah, blah. Great. So then over the spring, 2024, January, February, March, etc. January, February especially, planning it. The flight, the Airbnb, things like that. The flights first, deciding which days, which hours, then the flights itself, starting big picture and slowly moving to the granular. The flights, and then over time the Airbnbs, and over time the car rentals, things like that. They're really specifics, bit by bit. And I was planning it all. Flying from England, Birmingham International Airport, Isle of Man. A few days there. Drove around the island, recorded a video there as well, I remember, by Foxton. Yeah, something about risks, I can't remember exactly, but I did a video there. And checking out the place over a weekend. Got there on a Friday, left on, I'm sure it was Monday morning, around that time. Climbed the first mountain. That was an interesting adventure, because my idea was to climb it as soon as possible, then it's done, I'm going to, it's done, enjoy the rest of my time. That morning, well, when I landed, bit of driving, went to the place, horrible weather. Mist, cloud, rain, horrible. I thought this is a disaster. It must always be like this. Next day, Saturday, rose up early. Straight to it, misty and all the rest. Looking at the weather, bad forecast until midday. And I thought, well, I ain't got much time. I want to do it now. I don't want to do it later. But okay, fine, 6 hours, not a problem. No problem, got other place to visit. Bad weather. Checking other parts of the island here and there. Just travelling everywhere. Very nice. Climbed it. In the evening, midday, 1 p.m, 2 p.m, climbed it. 20-minute climb. It took 20 minutes to climb that mountain on the Isle of Man. Easy, not really much of a challenge. Fair enough. It was done, that's what's important. To the top, got some nice photos, pictures, selfies, usual stuff. Climbed down, had a good pint. Happy. Very happy. Achievement unlocked. Good stuff. Then, checking out the place. Here and there, in the south, in the west, the coast, everything like that. Now, when I landed in the Isle of Man, that was the first time I'd been there. Fair enough. I suddenly realised, and this was amplified also in Ireland as well, that a lot of English people have not really been to these places in the UK. Isle of Man, Northern Ireland. or Gibraltar, as a matter of fact. So I had the same experience there. They're not very well explored or visited by people here. Just an observation. It is what it is. Because there weren't many people at the top of that hill, nor around it, nor an island. English people or Welsh or Scottish, in general, staycation, visiting the country. Or in Gibraltar, I remember a friend of mine saying that he had told some friends that he'd been to Gibraltar and they thought it was an island. They had no idea where it was. Fair enough. Okay, there's a similar thing here. And also, the climate stuff is easy. That's it. When I landed, I tried to do as much research as possible, places to visit, going here, the routes, things like that, Google everything. When I landed, I got the car, I was told, Isle of Man, there's some interesting rules you've got to follow or be aware of. There was 3. The first one is there's no speed limit. And I remember being pleasantly surprised about that. Now, there's no speed limit, but they're all A roads. They're all windy roads. You can't really go fast on these. But interestingly, there's a race once a year, TT, tourist trials, I think it's called, something like that. But okay. So no speed limit. Secondly, in the capital, so to speak, I think it's Douglas, there's a road that you can only reverse down, which is unexpected. Okay, and I was told, when you see it, you'll figure out why. You'll realise why. And I thought, well, best avoid that road then. I don't want that complication. And on top of that, in the southeast corner of the island, or southeast edge, there's one little bridge called Fairy Bridge. And superstition, when you go to that bridge, you have to wave at the fairies. Otherwise, you get bad luck. Now, okay, superstition, whatever. But interesting little bit of trivia. And I thought, right, well, I best avoid that bridge as well. I don't want fairies complicating my road trip, whatever. Okay, fair enough. So I enjoyed the place, went all over the island, amazing time, happy chappy, very good. Monday, check out, flight. Isle of Man Airport, a little bit strict security, I might add. 20-minute flight to Belfast. 20-minute flight. It was basic 20 minutes. Go up in the air, 20 minutes later, get ready for landing. That's it. Nice view, Northern Ireland, great. Belfast International Airport, great. Rented the car, and that is when I had the interesting dilemma with the car rental. I did a video about this as well, about insurance, the cost of the car rental. I did a video when I was in the mountain about the insurance of the place. Okay, fair enough. Got the car, went north first of all to, I forgot what it's called, Dark Hedges. That's it, Dark Hedges. Little famous little country road with trees and all the rest. Very windy. Little famous place. Did a video there as well in Northern Ireland. Then drove straight south to the edge to Newcastle, County Down. Great. Airbnb, great. The next day, I'm pretty sure it was next day, climbed the Sleeve Donard. Got up early, nice day, walking through the forest, a little marsh, up into the hills, the foothills, turn right, then go straight up. Up. Hit a wall, hit a brick wall, turn left, follow it, and when you get to the corner of that wall, the literal corner, there's only one, that's the peak. Very straightforward. Can't really get wrong. You can't get it wrong, nor can you get lost. I climbed it. And, it was cloudy. It got cloudier and cloudier. And I remember as you turn left to go up, following the wall, it just kept going on and on and on. Because I couldn't see the top, couldn't see the bottom. It was just fog everywhere. I thought, I just keep walking, step by step. I got to the top, very windy. Plenty of photos, pictures, very good, happy chappy. And I was told also there's like a sister peak. Here's the peak and there's another one. Here's the wall. Here's the path, turn left. I'd gone down and crossed over. I could have climbed another peak over here, but I decided not to. I went down into town, had a nice Guinness to celebrate. Now, I remember by the time I was leaving the mountain, the weather was clearing up, so I could have gone to the second one. But it's not a disaster, no real grand regret in life. But it's just, that could have happened. Fair enough. So, amazing. Climbed it, checked out the town, here and there. I went to Tooley Forest, the big forest right next to it. Oh, that was freaky. That was quite unique, that was. Just an old day trip. Walked into town, 40-minute walk. Walked into the forest. That was like 2-hour walk easily. Just basic which way, left here, right there. You can't really get lost per se, but it's just really, really big. To the far end, this little bridge here, nature here and there. I saw this like TV production set as well, other side, little bridge, pictures, videos, amazing. And I'm looking at the map. There's a certain place I want to visit. This like little stone circle thing on the top with a nice little viewing area. Couldn't quite find it. I think I turned left too soon, but not a problem. And then I thought, well, and this is important knowing what time sunset is, because I don't want to be running around the forest at night, just in general. Yeah. Walking down the forest, through the forest, off the path. It was very weird, very freaky. Just going down it. I'm hearing noises here and there, this and that, and this and here and there, thinking this is a bit weird, a bit freaky. Deer. You can tell, because you hear something, but you look and gone, nothing, disappeared. Nothing, and I saw something move in the distance, and I thought, oh, the path must be there, must be someone running, a jogger. Got further closer and closer, no path here, oh, must have been some animal, easily. Oh, but luckily this is during the day, evening, an hour or so before sunset, so it's still pretty bright. But I eventually get down to the path, freaky, calm, quiet, very, very few people. Don't want to be here at night time. Going back, finding the path. Easy, no worries. Gently back to the Airbnb, right next to the forest. Right next to the forest. Go out the Airbnb and turn left. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. You're at the forest entrance little gate. Wow, freaky. Beautiful, because it's right next to nature, but freaky at the same time, because, civilization is a mile down the road. There's houses here and there, but, what do you want? How much isolation do you want in life? Fair enough. So that, nice little Airbnb, nice little corner of Northern Ireland. Very nice to be there. Had a road trip in some other parts of the island and a place and farms and beaches and marinas. Oh, great. Nice little corner of Ireland to visit. Happy. After that went west, straight west towards Belize, the furthest west in the UK. And I did some videos about this, the furthest west, north, south and east of the UK. And this is technically my second time in Belize. Passing through it. Nice little pottery town, nice little pottery village. Passing through it, petrol station, then southwest towards Siglo. Siglo, further south, Coglo, something like that. This little nice, picturesque, although there's construction going on at the time and a lot of queues, nice little village. One of those little tucked away villages in nature that's just beautiful. Nice little place to be. Conglo, I think, something like that. Further south, had an Airbnb for one night just to sleep somewhere. One Airbnb, this big house. It must have been a HMO of sorts, because every room was rented to somebody else and there was construction going off here and there. But one day, one night, that's in and out. After that, next morning, rose up early, went to this famous, I don't know what it's called, this famous crag, it's like, think Stonehenge, these bricks, these stones like this formation somewhere in the County Clare, I think it is, in the west. No, County Clare, I guess it is in the west of Ireland. Went there, saw it, then went to the Cliffs of Moher. I did a video there as well about the Bitcoin halvening. Very nice day, beautiful weather, very happy. Further south, and then through, I think it's Limerick, something like that. Drove through there, south, went to some nice little villages here and there. Doodle, something like that. Drove through them, some souvenirs, amazing. Nature, amazing weather as well. 25 degrees, 20 degrees, sun, beautiful. Got to Killarney, there was this nice place, nice little, on the road here, nice hill, and Killarney's in the distance, stopped there, picture, amazing landscape. I'd been to Ireland before, and the nature there was amazing, just nature everywhere, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Killarney was right in front of me, in the distance. Massive traffic. There was a football match at the time. I didn't know this. Had I known, I would have taken a different route, got to the Airbnb quicker and easier. But tried to go through it. Queues. Bloody hell. I was thinking, is it always like this? It can't be. Maybe it's rush hour. Don't know. But football. Got to the Airbnb. Nice little long Airbnb. Plenty of space. Nice. For me, sufficient. And then in the evening, I drove to where the mountain is to get an idea of the route. Out of town, turn left, country lanes, whatever else. Found the parking area, mountains in front of me. Great. Found the location. Let's go back, sleep in the morning, and know where to go. In the morning, nice and early. Carrantootil, 3 out of 3 mountains. Amazing stuff. Nice and early. Sun. 25 degrees, nothing but clear skies, sun, sun, sun. I got a suntan in the end. Nice and early. I knew the path. I got an idea. Straight, up, turn right to the top. Very straightforward. Devil's Ladder, straightforward. Now, I was actually following that route because there was a point in the river. Yeah, as I park up and you go over the flatlands, there was a river there, and I thought, well, I've got to go straight on. And I went that crossed it. Then I noticed that the people I was with, or people who were walking with me, they followed the river that way. And I thought, I must be wrong. So then I cut across, crossed the river at some little rocks here and there, and climbed back onto the path. Very nice. And then continued going, climbing up, climbing on the little part here and there, climbing through the gullies, up here and out up the back, behind, through it would be the southwest side or west side of the mountain. Unintentional. I was thinking to approach from the east side. No, hang on. Yeah, the east side, southeast, I guess. But I approached from the west southwest. Not a problem, but different route. Okay. Up there, some nice pictures, nice selfies, amazing. Look, I could see everything, amazing. Places, the hills in the distance. Killarney's too far away behind mountains and rocks. Could see everything, amazing, amazing, amazing view. And then looking back from that vantage point, I realised actually, had I continued along this path with the river here, I could have gone straight up the Devil's Ladder and turned right and got other side. But instead, that's the way I was coming down. But I noticed also, Devil's Ladder's here, peaks up there going down. I could easily continue along here, this little hill, and zigzag down here, back to this river here, an alternative route. So it's nice to go in, up one route, and back down another. And that's when I felt that this idea of when you go on an adventure, it's nice where the return journey is different from the way you went there. You're just seeing more stuff, which is nice. Just a nice little adventure. Nice. So I climbed down, got back into the valley, recorded a video that I climbed all the mountains. Very happy. Back to the car park, got a nice little portrait, a little piece of art, and did it. And I remember thinking to myself when I did that, what's next? What's next? What's the next big goal in life? What's the next big thing? Yeah, there's the mountains to climb, or the place to visit. Sure. But what's next in life? What's the next big picture? What's the next big mission? What's next in general? I don't know. Well, I got some ideas and all the rest, but obviously need to bump them up now because it's been done. The goals were achieved. I also felt, and this is as I was coming to Ireland and Isle of Man in the first place, that I was leaving England as a man and coming back as a champion. And to have climbed that mountain was to actualise that thought and for it to be real. 3 mountains in 3 or so weeks, kind of, you could say. But yeah, 3 mountains, well, a week and a half technically, but you know. Leave England, a man, come back a champion. Wow. Yeah. In a way, road trip and mountains, what an adventure. Logistics, difficulty, challenges, cultures, you name it, yeah. Climbed it, back to the Airbnb, really fancied a steak. And there was an Argentine restaurant nearby from the Airbnb. I had something to eat there. Enjoyed the rest of my day. And over the next 3 days, I was having a road trip, different parts of Ireland. And one was in different peninsulas of county. It would be County Cork, I guess, and County Kerry. Checking out Killarney. Got a nice T-shirt, nice souvenir. Road trip 1, road trip 3, road trip 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3 different places. Mage Tea, nice little town I remember visiting. Hold on, let's get the Google Maps. I remember going, there's a nice little village. Let's get the map out exactly. So from Killarney, Dingle, that's not one place I went to. Okay, so yeah, I went on Killarney to Clingorlin, Glenbee, Port Maggie in the far west, Knightstown, Waterville, Sneem, that's it, nice little village there. One thing I suddenly noticed when I first went to Ireland is that the butchers and the cuts of meat are very good. And there was a nice butchers in Sneem, got some nice food there to celebrate, Sneem. Then, because I know what time sunset is, because I can maximise the brightness, the day, I realised that I had loads of time, so I could go to Kenmare and check it out. Check out Kenmare, it's a nice little town, amazing little town. Checked it out, And I had another road trip around the area with Killarney as well, around the whole lake and the Killarney National Park, and one day as well did a video there as well as in the valley. Nice sun, cool day, amazing place. And then I had another one in the far southwest of County Kerry as well. To I guess it'd be, I'm not sure how to pronounce some of these places. Ardgroom Village, Iries, Uran, Lamb's Head, Cathamore, and all the rest, all sorts of places. Checking them all out, and another one here in Tormore in the really southwest in County Cork as well. Just while I had the car, or while I was in that part of Ireland, just checking it all out, exploring it, visiting it. Amazing. So I did extensive research on ChatGPT. Where's worth visiting? Here, there, here, and there. What household names are worth visiting in this part of, well, in Ireland in general? And one of them was Cliffs of Moher, and the other one was that that place with the like Stonehenge, so to speak, in County Clare. I can't remember where it is. Yeah, okay, so places here and there. So yeah, so Killarney. After that, I had a road trip to Mullingar. Really, I allocated myself 2 days to get to Belfast from Killarney to give the car back. But I thought 2 days is plenty of time to go across country. No real rush from Killarney to Belfast, drive. No, relax, take my time, enjoy the scenery, take a detour here and there. We've got 2 days, no worries. Killarney, Mullingar. I went via Tullamore and Cliffs of Moher. No, not Cliffs of Moher, Rock of Cashel. I did a video in the Rock of Cashel as well, about Bitcoin. And I had a nice cigar, and I enjoyed my time in Tullamore. My second time in Tullamore, technically. Just nice to be there, nice. Just had a nice little hotel, nice little pub, right by the river, enjoyed my time. Rock of Cashel, recorded a video there. Went to Mullingar, and the Airbnb was beautiful. This big house, very spacious, living room, kitchen, pantry, entrance, bedroom itself, restaurant, steak, Mullingar, nice. Next day, went far east to the coast to Drogheda, because I had to get to Belfast by 1 o'clock or something. No, technically, I had to give the car in and then get a train to Dublin. So, Mullingar, Belfast, Dublin. Because that was easier or cheaper than going to Dublin and return the car. Mullingar, Drogheda, recorded a video there as well on the day, about Bitcoin again actually. Went straight north to Belfast International, checked the car in, got a train to bus to Belfast and a train at 1 p.m. But I think I managed to get an earlier train, something like that, straight to Dublin. Great, nice. Didn't spend too much time in Belfast. Again, just walked straight through it. From bus station to train station, 15 or so minute walk, no questions asked. Very nice. Train, first class, Dublin. Because then my plan was to spend, while there in the country, to spend a good few days in Dublin. I'm here, let's check it out, what's it all about, what's happening. Explore the city. I did some videos there as well in Dublin. Very nice, had a good time. And checked it out. I remember the Leprechaun Museum, I remember different places, I remember all sorts of museums and exploring the place. Bit touristy, quite friendly, nice. I remember the Phoenix Park in the west. Yeah, just checking it all out. Sun, a lot of sun. I had a good time there. Nice place. And then in the end, souvenirs, shirts, whatever else. Yeah, all kinds of shirts and souvenirs. Flight back to England one day. Didn't bother renting a car in Dublin. Just Airbnb, check out the city. Walking, very important. And then back to England afterwards. And yes, I left England a man, came back a champion. And I had a great time there. It was well worth the energy, time, effort, planning, logistics, and I had basically perfect weather in Killarney. Before and after Killarney, just sun. It was amazing. April was an amazing time. As I was going from County Down to Sligo in the northwest Ireland, on my way down to Killarney, that 2-day road trip, there was rain. There was rain up there, yes, but it just got better and better. And it continued to get better. In Dublin, it was nice and sunny as well. So amazing time, amazing place. And I'm really happy I went there, and yeah, I'm really happy I put the time, energy and effort to travel and to be there. And then I remember recording a video when I was in Dublin airport. on my way out. So absolutely amazing. It was an adventure. I'm very happy I did it. Very happy I went, and great time. And a few I saw things here and there, the beaches and forests and walking and people and places. Great time. All sorts of little things here and there, and food and eating and steak and yeah, a great time overall. The Airbnb host in Killarney was nice, and checking out the place. And Killarney's a little bit touristy, the Americans, and County Down very local. Yeah, and yeah, just check out the place in general. Restaurants here, Mullingar there, great. I saw a lot. The only real place I've not been to Ireland, you could say, is Waterford, the far southeast, and maybe somewhere in the west north central, so like Boyle or Castlereagh or Tulsk or Longford, that kind of area, or Ballymahone or Carrick-on-Shannon, things like that. So it was amazing. Swinford, okay, great time. And I was planning a lot with ChatGPT, the routes. I wanted to go from here to here. What things are worth seeing on the way? This, and that, and this. So then I was taking this list, put it into Google Maps, and planning it all out. Even the road trips were planned out. I go here and go here and go there and go there. And then because I knew when sunrise and sunset is, I can maximize the day and really enjoy the sights. That's why, because I had so much free time, I decided to take a detour and go to Kenmare. And I had 3 hours spare, so I went to Kenmare for an hour. Great, really enjoyed it. Had some nice local cheese, local meat and bread. Wow, unique stuff, beautiful stuff. So I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. And it's a beautiful little corner of the world. Very happy to have thoroughly seen it and explore it, and I'm very happy to have been there. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, and back to England, continue with life. How cool is that? But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.